Hello and welcome to my channel where it's all about play and learning new things, whether that be slow stitch or dioramas or embroidery or art or dolls' houses, because I just like to play. And we often get a cat popping in. Welcome!
Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. Thanks for dropping in. Now, do you remember me buying this scrapbook paper? I don't normally buy new scrapbook papers, do I? And I bought this one because I fell in love with the images. And can you remember me saying that I wanted to actually mount one of them as a piece of art in my craft room? Well, I've chosen this one. And I'm actually getting round to doing it. Yay! So, first jobs first. We need to cut out this image, don't we? So I will put my cutting mat under there to protect the other piece underneath. And I will get out my cutting knife. And off we go. Carefully does it. So I hope you've all had a great week. I hope you've all done some exciting, wonderful magic crafting and grabbed a bit of time for yourself. I also hope that you've had some good weather. We had a heat wave in the UK and we had a thunderstorm with lots of rain. Oh, not yesterday, the day before, which was very welcome. Thankfully, it is a little cooler now. We're just not used to it, are we? So I've also got, as I was rummaging through some boxes, some lace butterflies, this gorgeous lace, and some pretty lilac ribbon. And just look at this. And a little bundle of pink lace. And this is an old canvas picture that has been kicking around for a long time, and I've gessoed over the top of it. But I don't want it like this. I want to reverse it so that the actual wood that it's hanging on makes the frame. So first job is to remove the canvas from the wood. Sounds like an easy task, but I just know it's not going to be. So I'll see you in a minute. I'm back. And whew, I'll tell you what, that took some work, that did. It took more than a minute, I can tell you. But anyway, I've managed to get it off, and here it is. Now I'm not going to use that side, even though it's clean and fresh. I'm going to use the other side because, as I say, I've gessoed it, which should stop any light marks coming through the picture that I've chosen. So what I'm going to do now is add a layer of gloss gel medium, which will act as a protection for the paper. Add a little bit of shine to it. It says gloss, but it's not like a high gloss. And it'll just give it a little bit more strength too. But it'll also stick it to the edges of the frame. Oops, a bit much there. I'll spread that around. There we go. I'm not using Mod Podge because sometimes it does dry with a yellow hue to it, and I don't want that. And this tends to be totally clear, so this is why I'm using it. I'm just going to smooth that around, but be fairly gentle with it because I don't want it to wrinkle or tear. Gosh, that'd be awful. So yeah, I'm gonna just smooth it out, get a good layer on there, give it the protection, because this is obviously going to go on my wall. But yeah, there we go. I mean, these are good quality prints, and I did check a corner to make sure that the ink wasn't going to run at all. It's just a beautiful image. And I'm going to go all girly and fancy on the frame as well. Why not? So let's get this right. That is going to sit there. Just like that. Just flip it over. Make sure it's smooth. Now we need to get the staple gun out and staple it in place. I have a love-hate relationship with this staple gun. It takes a surprising amount of pressure to actually get the staples to pop out, but it's quick and it's instant and it's strong. But yeah, yeah. You have to squeeze. It's like a workout. And there we go. But it is very good for stretching canvases and things like that. So I'm just checking, make sure the picture is still where I want it and it hasn't moved. Give it a nice pull, make sure it's nice and taut. And off we go again. So I'll finish this. You go grab a drink and I'll see you back here in a minute. And we're done. What do you think? I mean, I could leave it like that. It doesn't look terrible, does it? But, no, that's not me, is it? Right, so this is all stapled in place, and now we need to trim off the excess. Gosh, I don't know what I was going to say now. No, it's gone. Poof, just like that. Okay, so we're going to take off the excess canvas now. There we go. There's nothing wrong with the actual painting underneath. It was like a sunflower garden, and it was a pretty picture, but it had actually been taken off the wall and just laid on the shelf, and it had been there for about, oh, probably 8 or 9 months, because it didn't actually fit in with any decor, or, or it didn't have a place. And so I thought, well, I'm going to repurpose it, use it for what I want. So there we go. It's better than it ending up in landfill, isn't it? Not that I would have sent it to landfill, but at least this way it's getting used. Oh, that's a tough one. Gosh, and it's a new blade in here too. Right, there we go. So now we can plan on what we're going to make, how we're going to make the frame pretty. So let's have a look. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just not what I want. So we're going to make it up, make it look nice. We could paint it. I've got some pink paint here. Very nice, very pale pink. And I've got this. I love this. Now we could put this at the top, or we could put it at the bottom. Not quite sure. I like it at the bottom. Yeah, I think I like it at the bottom. And then I've got this beautiful lace. And I don't know how I'm going to use it. I just know I am. Yeah, you see, I can't really do that. It doesn't look right. Ah, now that's better. So maybe that should go around the sides. Yeah. Okay. We've also got this lilac satin ribbon, which could either go underneath or on the top. I've not really planned it. I just got a few bits that I wanted to use. Yeah. It is a nice lilac colour, isn't it? And lace over the top, which would just give it a bit of background and not be too in your face. I don't want to detract from the little Victorian lady. No, that doesn't go. I think the ribbon would have to go underneath and then the lace ribbon over the top. I think that's possibly the best option. No, that doesn't work either. I think underneath is the best option. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. So we need to put this down the sides, I think. And even though the lilac is a different colour to the pink on the floral ribbon, it still seems to match. Oh, and I've got these as well, which I wanted to put on here. And they are just little air dry clay swans. But I thought they'd look quite pretty. And the Victorians did love their swans and peacocks and things, didn't they? So, quite fitting, I think. Yeah, I think I need the swans at the top, which will move that lace down to the bottom. And yeah, I like that. I like that. So this is what we're going with. And we've put the lilac lace, we've staple gunned it to the back of the frame, nice and tight. And I've got the hot glue gun heated up. I'm going to put this lace across the top. It's all about the layers. Let's stick that down there. Really stretchy, this lace. I'm not quite sure what its designed intention was, but it's really, really stretchy. But I don't want to overstretch it because I don't want it to look stretched. Does that make sense? I just want to pop it into place. I think one width of this ribbon would be enough. There we go. I'm going to put the lace on. So what I'm going to do is, because the lace is quite wide, I'm going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to glue it along the sides. There we go. Sorry, it's out of shot a little bit, isn't it? I was balancing the frame and trying to put the ribbon on all at the same time without creasing and balancing the frame. So it just went out of shot a tiny bit there. You get the general idea of what I'm doing. Let's stick it down at the top. Right, I'm going to carry on sticking and I'll be back in a minute. So I'm back and I'm just adding a little dot of glue at the bottom there just to make sure that the lace stays in place where I want it to be. Yeah, looking good. So now is possibly the time to trim these butterflies and add them. Just carefully trim off the excess lace. They actually come in a strip and they're connected by like a mesh lace, which is why I'm trimming them down. Don't ask me where I got them from because I don't know. Can't remember. I've actually had them that long. But they are very pretty. And I'm going to put 2 on. Again, it's just another layer, isn't it? Careful not to cut the threads. That one can go there, I think. Glue onto it. Pop it in place. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think we'll have the other one on the other side, but higher up. She actually looks like she's looking out from a curtained window, doesn't she? That wasn't my intention. That was not what I was going for, but I kind of like it. It's just happened. Oh, excuse me. That was very rude. That's better. And then we get to stick this beautiful little strip on. There's a name for this kind of lace, and I can't remember what it is, and it's bugging me. So if you know, put it in the comments for me. Is it like Gypre or something like that? I don't know, I can't remember. Excuse me, it's been a long day. But yeah, there is a name for it, and I just can't remember what it is. But anyway, it's very pretty, whatever it is. Okay, so make sure it's stuck at the sides. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. And the swans can go on there. But of course they need painting first. So I'm going to go off and paint the swans and let this dry a little bit. I'll see you soon. No, I haven't got the swans painted yet. I've just found this little bit of ribbon and thought it'd make a really cute little bow in the corner. What do you think? Fold it over into the centre. Bit of glue. Squidge it down. Now do the other side. Bit more glue, I think. Yeah, and then make your little ones. There we go. Cute. I'm going to stick that in the top left corner there. Yeah, I like that. Let's pop it in that corner. There we go. It maybe needs something in the middle. Pop that in there. There we go. So there we go. She's all finished. What do you think? I love it. I'm going to put it to one side to dry, and then I can put it up on my wall. I'm happy, very happy with that. Just perfect for what I wanted. Yeah, I like that. And while I was painting the swans, I thought I would paint the floral trim for the chateau that's going on the roof railings. I'll just show you. There we go. Thought I'd do them while I was there. So that's me done for today. Thanks for popping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care.